The attempt to restrict Elon Musk's compensation has spectacularly backfired, creating a chain reaction that reshaped corporate pay regulations across multiple states. But here's where it gets controversial. What started as a court challenging Musk's enormous $56 billion pay package actually led to looser rules, making it easier for executives to receive even more massive payouts. Let's unpack the story step by step. Back in 2018, Tesla introduced a pay plan for Musk that could total up to $56 billion, contingent on Tesla reaching an ambitious series of performance milestones that many thought were almost impossible. Both Tesla's shareholders and its board approved this plan, confident that Musk would only earn those payouts if the company truly excelled. By 2024, Tesla astonishingly met these targets, triggering the release of the compensation to Musk. But then, a judge in Delaware, the state where Tesla was incorporated, intervened. She struck down the pay package, arguing that Tesla's board wasn't independent enough and that Musk had too much influence over the approval process. This legal challenge was a significant win for those worried about excessive executive pay and corporate governance. And this is the part most people miss. The fallout from this ruling caused a corporate exodus from Delaware. Companies like Tesla, Dropbox, and others started relocating their incorporations to Texas and Nevada, states eager to attract these businesses by loosening corporate regulations and making the environment more favorable for executives and shareholders alike. Texas rolled out friendlier rules for companies, and Nevada followed suit, inviting companies such as Dropbox and even making Meta consider abandoning Delaware. Delaware, known for decades as the go-to state with a sophisticated and business-friendly legal infrastructure, suddenly found itself losing one of its biggest selling points, its reputation as the optimal place for corporations. This was more than a reputational blow. Delaware heavily relies on fees and taxes from corporations for its budget. A Fordham Law School journal warned that the exodus could have devastating financial consequences for the state and its residents, who might face higher taxes to cover the shortfall. Faced with this challenge, Delaware didn't just sit back. It enacted sweeping corporate law reforms, what one major legal firm described as the most significant changes in decades. These new rules simplified the process for companies to get major executive compensation packages approved by boards and shareholders. They also shielded companies from lawsuits by disgruntled investors demanding internal documents, reducing legal challenges to pay decisions. Put simply, Delaware's new laws, combined with practices in Texas and Nevada, created a more permissive environment for companies to award enormous executive pay. The ironic outcome? Instead of curbing excessive compensation, the legal crackdown ultimately made it easier for companies to grant CEOs huge pay packages. Take Musk's latest proposal. With Tesla now incorporated in Texas, it's highly improbable that the state's courts will challenge the new $1 trillion pay plan. This case serves as a vivid example of how attempts to regulate executive pay can sometimes trigger unexpected and arguably counterproductive results. Is this a win for shareholder democracy and corporate freedom? Or does it open the door for unchecked executive power and inequality? What do you think? Should states prioritize attracting corporations even if it means loosening governance safeguards? Or should there be more robust oversight of executive compensation to protect the interests of all shareholders and employees? Feel free to share your thoughts and join the debate.